Hey, what's up you guys? It's MK Killer once again, and I'm playing some HomeFront. Yeah, this is a new game. I haven't played it, but it's extremely similar to Battlefield Bad Company, and I am a fan favorite of that, so I decided to try out HomeFront, and I actually really like it. It's extremely similar to Bad Company too. So the tactics are the same, and yeah, I'm going to be giving you guys some tips and tricks for the submachine gun here. I'm not really sure what the gun is really called. As I said before, I did just get the game. This is not the real game, by the way. This is the multiplayer demo. To start things off, I get a nice little spray over here, get a double kill. In case you guys don't know what I'm playing, then I'll brief you on that, but to be honest, I don't even know the real game type. So I'm just going to use Call of Duty terms. I'm playing Domination. There are 3 flags. I'm guessing it is Domination related. I mean, the way the game works, guys, is there's a middle point, like the first starting 3 flags. As soon as the game starts off, there are 3 starting flags in the center of the map, and that's how the game starts. And then as soon as you so-called win the round or cap these flags for a certain amount of time, you proceed on to the next flag, and that's where you get your victory. As soon as you cap these, you go to the enemy's territory, or whatever you want to call it, and then you have to cap them there, and then you win the game. But enough about that. This is tips and tricks for the submachine gun. But I've learned many things about the submachine gun, how the recoil is, the feel for the gun, and everything, and hopefully this will help you guys, because I did have some trouble with this. I really like the assault rifles in this game, but I forced myself to use this submachine gun because I knew a lot of people would like it and would want to hear about it and get tips on it, basically. But the submachine gun I'm using right now is the default submachine gun you get for the, what's it called, when you start playing the game. Now, as you notice that I did take off the attachments. I have no attachments on this gun. Now, the reason being is I found it a lot more easier for me to aim, me in particular, to aim with this gun without the holographic sight. I never was a fan of the holographic sight. In fact, it's almost impossible for me to see with the holographic sight. I don't like it at all. I prefer the red dot, but you don't get that unlocked for a couple more kills. Like, I think 30 or 50 kills. Now, as you guys all know, submachine guns are for running and gunning and close range combat, but this can be used or burst fired, and you can hit long range kills, but it is pretty difficult. Now, let me give you guys a scenario here. If you were to have a, let's say, M16 and I would have this gun, I tried to burst fire you one-on-one when you're looking at me and I'm looking at you and we're going gun to gun, then I'd obviously lose. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about when you have clear advantage. You can burst fire this gun and hit people from a long range. Don't ever try it. I can't stress this enough. Don't ever try it. Don't try and be pro or anything to basically outgun an assault rifle man from when it's his advantage. Like when you're really far. When I mean far, like across the map far. Like you can kill people. I do believe that you don't need to lead your shots in this game, so it is instant bullet hits. So you don't need to lead your shots, but so you can hit people with the submachine gun, but still it is extremely difficult to hit them with the submachine gun when they have an assault rifle. But by all means, if they're not looking at you, then hit them. Now this gun I'm using, I've realized how low recoil is. Now when you're spraying with it, this gun can be used in burst fire, but I like to split. I like to spray. Now the reason why I say this is because I'm close to medium range at all times. If you haven't noticed at my gameplay yet, I do try and flank the enemy, I do try and surprise, and I make sure I'm in my, let's say, home area. I'm always in a close quarter to medium range distance from my target, and therefore I can outgun them because they have an assault rifle and I have a submachine gun, and I clearly have the advantage. Now, this isn't like Call of Duty, so you do need to play a little bit more smart. People can't just turn around and drop shot you. By the way, there is drop shotting. You can drop shot extremely fast. And you can run while reloading, which is also pretty cool. Now, the reason why I sent this little drone out here is because I knew there was a lot of enemies, and I didn't really want to risk dying. Now that I know that I've picked off 2 enemies, and I know where the last enemy is, I'm able to pick him off really easily without him even knowing. And this guy right up here, he doesn't really know what's going on either. I'm about to go up there and kill him, but then his teammate kills me. That's unlucky on my hand, but I've been raping them basically, and now I can afford the tank. Now the tank and that helicopter you see right there are the maximum amount of credits, or whatever you'd like to say. You get a certain amount of credits per kill and per objective you do, like capping the flag. You get credits to buy things during the game. You can't save up credits. You get them during the game. Now, I'm in the tank. I don't do much damage in the tank. This is the best tank though. I think it's a little overpowered, but I just didn't use it right here. I have done pretty good in previous games with this tank. It's a lot of health. It's like a juggernaut. Like, it doesn't die, and it's extremely strong. Now, to be honest, that's the only thing you really need to know is, 1, watch your environment for when you're using the submachine gun. Make sure that your surroundings, like, you want to have advantage, so make sure you're close to medium range. Don't try and snipe anyone with it. When you do have a submachine gun, you do want to spray with it, depending on the situation. Most situations, you do want to spray with it. It has a high rate of fire for a reason, and it has lower damage than the assault rifle for a reason as well, because the high rate of fire makes up for it. So, make sure to spray when you can. It is an extremely accurate gun, and yeah, that's about it. And map positioning is always important. Make sure to flank. When you're using a submachine gun, don't go for snipe kills. Go for flanks, and go for close quarter combat. That's about it. There's nothing really too complicated. If you guys want me to make another video on this submachine gun, I can. I'm sorry, I don't really have that much time to talk to you guys and give you the full in-depth like tips and all that. I will get more depth with my other videos though, because those are a lot longer. Usually games of whatever you want to call this, domination, is a lot longer, and we do not really destroy the team. But I think at the end here I do show you the capability of sniping people with this thing, and the advantage I have. I think right about here, yeah, I burst fire it. As you see, it took many bullets, and if he did see me, I probably would have died if I didn't have the surprise on him. But this is it, guys. It's been MK Killer, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.